for instance, I donated to Noise, and they actually utilized the money to hire a private investigator and actually go out there and look for, somebody who had been missing. So I think that's really great, and I really want to do more. So I started ramping up, and after I go over the background, I'm going to go into the studio part of it. But I started the 400 Ribbon Skirt Project, and what that is, and I've been in consult with the NIWRC, which is the National Indigenous Women's Resource Center, and they are just like, boom, like a plethora of information, where to get this, what's the issue, legislation, status, all this. So, I mean, even if I donate to them, I mean, even if, they use it to gas a tank of gas, or it helps them pay their bills or their electrical, something, whatever, I mean, it's not a lot of money, but it's I'm doing my part. And also getting the awareness out there, because if you look at the awareness, I mean, I looked at, how many views and how many people have bought the skirts, and, how many people have shared. I mean, it's like I've reached, almost 1 million people. It's pretty amazing during, this time. I never really used social media before. I was just in my studio painting, and for me, it was just like, hey, it's over there. But, I started using it during the pandemic, and it kind of, it's a whole nother platform. And, I'll still use it after the pandemic, but I really want to push this project to the next step. And the 400 Ribbon Skirt Project is that. I look at the medicine wheel, the 4 directions, and I'm going to design 400 ribbon skirts. And we'll produce all of those with my team. And then these ribbon skirts are going to go to DV shelters and women's shelters on reservations in North America, United States, and also in Canada, on the reservations that have been hit really hard. Because if you look at, like, what is the action, I mean, a long time ago, I was homeless too. Like, sometimes you need that little step. I'm not saying like this will be like the end all be all, but if somebody's going through their therapy and they're going into the next step in their life, they might need to go like look for a job, and maybe they don't have enough clothes or whatever. So some of these skirts, they're really blessed with good medicine, and I name them after strength, pride, resilience, empowerment, and these are intended to be a blessing to the receiver. Like they receive them and they're like, hey, maybe I do have that strength, inner strength, to go to that next step in my life. So that's the overall outcome of all of this. It's been a good journey. I've donated and just given away to a lot of people. They've written to me like, hey, really great, ribbon skirts. I appreciate it. It's helped me out. And so it's one of those ones, like, I'm kind of like an anomaly in the sense that, hey, I'm getting into the fashion world and all that. But for me, it's like overall design concepts. That's just my background. I studied in Amsterdam. I was a freshman there back in college. I went to the art academy there, I went to the Institute of American Indian Arts. Then I finished out my master's in a whole nother field that, I do in my day-to-day. But this is a great project. I look to my daughter again, and I'm like, hey, if I can help her, show her that, I got a good idea that I'm not going to just all talk, you got to walk it too. So you got to get out there and take care of business. And maybe we're going to help out some people. Maybe we're going to find somebody. Maybe we're going to help push it across the line as far as addressing this issue. So I'm just going to go over the studio part of this, and let's see if I can flip this around. There's my kitchen. So here's part of my studio. My house is like basically turned into my studio, and that's just how I grew up. This one right here is my 3-dimensional sculpture project. Super interesting. I'm going to be launching that next year. It's like this holographic technology, and it's me. I'm a straight dancer, Southern Plains. So that's pretty interesting. This season, I designed the boxes as well, custom boxes. I'm pretty proud of that. So generated that. So when you do get one of the skirts, they come like this. They're wrapped. It goes into a little bit of the history. So you get one of those. And make sure, we're supporting different businesses. Today's Small Business Saturday. So go out there, take a look at Cahokia Mounds, their virtual market, and support them. This is how you support other Native artists. You don't have to go to Amazon every time. I think they got plenty of funds. Like support small businesses. So this is the line for the winter and the fall. And this is kind of the look. This is the hat my wife got over in Ireland when we went over there, and I'm lucky to be on the Navajo and I get access to amazing jewelry. And then here's my skirt. Here's the ribbon skirt. Here's the 4 colors and the four directions. You got the yellow, white, red, and black. So this one is a Cheruti chiffon. It's very durable. Our first line was made out of like pure silk, and it kind of, you know, it was very, very delicate. And we wanted this to be a little bit more durable. So like, I don't know, people when they go out and about protesting or bringing awareness or however they want to do it, it's a little bit more durable. And there is a liner on those. And so here's the collection that's available, Cahokia mounts. Definitely take a look at it. This one right here is the last one. This is one of my favorites. So take a look at it. The only place you can find it right now is at Cahokia, the virtual market. So take a look at this one. This is the last one of it. Most likely it'll be the last one of its kind too, because what I've found is I have a great ability to find the overlay lace, but there's only a few amounts available when I do get them. So just know that these are really you know, bespoke, limited editions. People are always like, oh, you're gonna do this next season. Most likely, you know, I'll do some that are, you know, year over year or season over season, but these lace overlays, they're pretty much, when they're gone, they're gone. So this right here is the last one, and this is called Courage. And then this series right here, very near to dear to me. This is named Ella. These are the Ella overlays. So I've done those ones. Yeah, my daughter, her name's Ella. I'll go into that a bit. The 2 colors that are available with Cahokia are this vintage green and this spring sunrise, excuse me. I like a champagne type of color, but if you can look at the details, super nice. And then you look right here, it's like they almost like sculpture in my mind. When I studied in Holland, I used to go to the Queen's Museum a lot, the Rijksmuseum. It was really great Victorian lace that they had there. So this one, you see right there? Really nice. Anyway, I really like that. The look, it expands as well. It's an expandable size, so you should be able to, different sizes be able to fit this. There's the vintage green one. This kind of reminds me of like 1940s, 1950s. They had this green like plates, cups and bowls. So I grew up with my grandma, my grandpa as well. So they had a nice little collection of those. Same thing with this one. There's flowers kind of embroidered right there. And then if you look, let's see here. Sorry for the shaking there. So here's the ribbons themselves as well. And it's super soft and cool, this material as well. So this one comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 ribbons on those ones. So those are the Ella overlays. This one is the last one as well. The rest of them have sold out. We still have a few more of these ones, but definitely, you know, take a look at Cahokia's Mound's website for the virtual fair, and buy something for the holidays. You know, this one's really nice too. The color schemes. This one doesn't have. See how I did the custom print with the red hand? It speaks to the MMIW epidemic, and this one. There are some that have the red hand, but this one actually just has squares, or not squares, excuse me, is these crosses. So that goes to the 4 directions, the center of the 4 directions. So there's a bunch of those. If you look at the lace, really nice. So that one's called Hope. And then this one is called Protection. Again, these are all custom. Custom designs, custom printed. I designed all these, and then we got all the colors put together. Same thing, very durable. And then this is part of the red hand series. You see that right there. And these are the 4 colors of the 4 directions. This one, blue, really stands out. And then here's the one called Truth. So the color schemes, again, like the other ones, but these ones have the 4 directions with a cross. So those are the skirts. Definitely take a look at the site. I'm going to show you these real quick too. This is part of my shirt line. It's No More Stolen Sisters. Only had a few of those left. I did a whole bunch of those.
Can you tell us again what the skirts are made out of? Somebody's asking.
Oh, yep. Chiffon right here. Cheruti chiffon. And then there's silk. There's a silk liner, like right on the materials below. Sorry for all the back and forth. See, there's another liner right here. So the overlays have 3 layers, and then these ones have 2 layers. Yep. And I can send more details too on the dimensions if interested. They do expand up to 2x. So there's some, and they're 33 inches in length from this spot all the way down to here. And that's my studio tour. Oh, that's my painting in the back. That's the abstract series I did. So let's see. Let me turn this camera around. All right, and that's my studio tour.
Well, thank you. I've had a lot of people say thanks for your service in the military.
You got it.
Let's see. Thanks for your action. They asked for your social media links. Hopefully I put them up there right. I have Dante_Biss_Grayson on Instagram.
Yep.
And at Dante Biss-Grayson on Twitter.
Right.
Are those the only two?
Sky Eagle on Facebook and also Instagram. Sky Eagle Collection. Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the main sites.
Okay. Another one that says amazing mission. So it is an amazing mission. My daughter and I were actually reading about it together last night. She's in love with your skirts.
Thank you.
Sure. You do an amazing job. Thank you for helping those sisters that need it.
Got it.
Anybody else have questions that's out there watching other than the fabric? I don't think so. Did you have anything else you wanted to tell us, or?
No, just on the front of the pandemic. I know we're all going to get through this, so just stay safe.
Exactly.
I work in a hospital, so like I see this firsthand. And just stay safe. Listen to the experts. Stay home. I'm on the Navajo. It got hit really hard. So, but we're going to endure this. We're going to get through this, and we're going to get back to whatever the new normal is. So just keep on and stay safe, and blessings.
And hopefully we can have an in-person market next year. Maybe you can join us.
Absolutely. Let me know when. I'll be there.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, Dante.
Yep.
It was a pleasure to meet you. All right.
Nice to
Bye.
meet you. Bye.